What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror comedy film review. Today we're going to be talking about a film called Fido. It was released by Lionsgate March 16th, 2007, and it was produced by Blake Cordette and Marianne Waterhouse, written by Robert Comack and Dennis Heaton, and is written and directed by Andrew Curie, who is also the of films like Barcode, The Steps, Mile Zero, and Sleep Murder. This had a box office earnings of only 427,000. It was a colossal flop, but it was decent. I think it did alright on like home video and stuff. But yeah, so Fido is a zombie comedy. So in the same vein as like Shaun of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead, things like that. And yeah, so it takes place in the 1950s, I believe, and late 50s, early 60s, and yeah, so this family's growing up in rural America, middle class neighborhood, and the company has perfected a shock collar of the zombies to control the zombies of the outbreak, and so they monopolize on it, and basically you could have your own and as like a servant or whatever you please. So people have been doing that. So it changes the school dynamic. These kids go into like shotgun classes and stuff like that to help defend themselves and silly things like that. And yeah, and this one kid who keeps getting bullied. Um, the main kid basically gets is what his mom gets a zombie to help around the house, but the kid gets a little curious and takes him out the collar, which he's just a normal zombie then, so he attacks some of the villagers and causes a small outbreak, and crazy antics ensue. This film was really entertaining. entertaining. It's not really scary at all. It's a zombie comedy, so yeah, but the makeup and stuff was really well done, and the practical effects and everything, and the acting is really well done. It's shot really well too. Cinematography is really good. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a good like spin on the regular zombie film type story narrative, and yeah, it was a cool idea. I like the fact that they incorporated so much different like family dynamics into it, and how they managed to fit the zombie and make it a little more awkward and weird as the film progresses. And the conflict was in the film near the end and stuff. It has your somewhat typical outcome, and it's almost basically a film about a coming of age film with like a beloved pet, but in this case they put it as a zombie. That's why it's called Fido. And yeah, where basically zombies are treated like dogs and stuff. And yeah, it was very amusing to see that. Um, and also seeing how they've made some of the zombies have use their human emotions still, where there's not all of them are quite brain dead and stuff, and it definitely isn't really amusing. And I love the ending jokes and stuff in this. It was really those were really entertaining and definitely worth the wait, and good way to cap off the film. I really enjoyed this film, and yeah, I think more people should check it out, and definitely yeah, seek it out, because it's definitely another underrated zombie comedy. That's crazy. I found two in a row. So yeah, definitely check out Fido if you haven't seen it. It's very amusing. It's actually on Shutter right now. If you want to check that, if you want to find it somewhere, it's there at least. And yeah, but I'm gonna give Fido a 4 out of 5. It was really good. Yeah, I wish they didn't do the full typical standard zombie route, but other than that, it was a good little twist on a comedy with zombies in it, and it's definitely better than rehashing stuff that's been done quite a bit. So definitely check it out. If it sounds like something you're interested in, there's a link down below, like always. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, you have the film title, the hashtag, and the subgenre of film, and the hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is also down below at DRP Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. So make sure you follow me on one of those two platforms and loop this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And also, if you have any films or film franchises that you want to hear my opinions on in any genre, comment those down below too. I'll try to manage to get them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And make sure you subscribe because hopefully if I come weird, obscure, and odd somewhat like this, they probably don't without checking out together, and also seeing my opinions on classic films, popular films coming out at the time, and other things as well. So make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going back to the classics from the 30s. When I go checking, I heard a lot about this old 1930s film called Things to Come, which is basically a post-apocalyptic film of another huge colossal world war, and kind of seems similar to what's going on in the world now. So I'm going to check it out. So that'll probably be my next review. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, but that's it for this one. So watch out for all those crazy zombies being kept as pets in your area. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.